In high school, I fell in love with motorsports, motorcycles, dirt bikes. I'm definitely an adrenaline junkie. But one day, I saw a magician put a Sharpie in his nose, and I thought, this is what I want to do with my life. When I was 14, I discovered the world of Harry Houdini. I got into escapes. I was a weird kid that tied herself to a chair in the hallway. I didn't even know how to get out, or if I could get out. But I figured that if I had 1,400 people staring at me, there would be a way. My parents probably got the hint when I started asking for handcuffs for Christmas. I think it was the straitjacket. That's definitely what got my mom nervous. She's like, yeah, that's great. It's not for you. You know, do a card trick. You don't need to tie yourself up. They came around when I think they realized there wasn't anything they could do to stop me. I didn't want to do something that everyone else in the world could do or learn to do. I wanted to do something that was uniquely me.
Dropping in from Vancouver, please welcome the amazing Gabriella Lester.
Tonight, I'd like to perform something inspired by you, Penn Teller, and your act, Casey at the Bat. For those of you that aren't familiar with the act, Teller was strapped into a straitjacket and suspended upside down by a rope that ran up to the ceiling and down underneath the chair. Penn sat on the chair and recited the famous poem. As soon as he was finished, he would jump from the chair, releasing the rope, and Teller would come crashing on his head if he was still in the jacket. Now I'd like to perform something similar, but with a bit of a unique, slightly less dangerous twist. Penn, Teller, you would be perfect volunteers. Would you mind joining me up here? Please give them a hand. Thank you. Teller, I'd like you to be the eyes and ears of the audience. Take a look at this straitjacket and make sure it is regulation, even if it is a little tiny. And Penn?
Yeah?
Are you familiar with flashcards?
Oh, geez.
A little bit, maybe?
Oh, no.
Don't be scared.
I'm scared. I'm
Don't
terrified.
be scared.
Can I put the straitjacket instead?
I might like that as well. As you can see, Penn, they've got the equation on the front, but they've also got the solution on the back.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just in case.
Okay, good.
You can also see that the cards are fairly big, and my hands are rather small, which makes it difficult for me to do any sleight of hand.
Yeah, it does.
I'll just give the cards a little mix like that, and in a moment, Penn, I'm going to move the cards in chunks back to front. Whenever you like, you just say stop.
Stop.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at your card, Penn. Now, it's not only important that you remember this equation, but that you're able to solve it.
Okay.
Because in a moment, Penn, you'll have
Okay.
to solve it and find it.
Okay.
So the pressure's on, Penn. You don't want to embarrass yourself on national TV.
I don't.
I know, right?
I'm terrified.
Allison, I would love for you to be a part of this as well, but you probably can't see from over there. Why don't you come and join us? Let's give her a hand. We're going to lose Penn's card in the deck and just give him a little shuffle. Allison, in case you missed it, Penn's selected card was 4 times 9. I'll hand these to you. Hold on to them just like that, and we'll get back to them in a moment. Teller, does everything look good with the straitjacket? Wonderful. Please follow me over here. I'll just have you stand on that mark facing me. If you could just open up the straitjacket and turn it to face me, I'll have you hold it up just like that. Thank you, Teller. Now I'm just going to take this off so I can slide my arms inside. Oh, and Teller, if I haven't mentioned, it is such an honor to meet you. I'm a really, really big fan. Sorry, Penn.
I am.
All right, Teller, you can go around behind me, continue putting me in the straitjacket. Give it your best tug on those straps. Allison, in a moment, I would like you to hold up those flashcards one at a time. Penn, as soon as you see the flashcard, it is your job to solve it.
Each one of them?
All of them. But don't worry, you can use your fingers if you need to.
Okay.
Allison, every time he gets one right, throw the card in the air congratulating him and move on to the next.
Okay.
Every time he gets one wrong, feel free to mock him.
Gladly.
You're gonna have like an hour to get out of this.
I'm so nice, right? I'm going to attempt to get out of the straitjacket before Penn finds his selected card. If I don't, feel free to mock me.
Okay. I'm much more
Awesome,
worried
just
about
that
me than
bottom
I am
one right
you.
there. Great. Now, the straitjacket escape has been performed by several famous performers. Harry Houdini escaped upside down from buildings across America, but my personal favorite is and always has been Teller. Just one more strap to go. All right, well, that's all I know about magic history. Teller, is there anything you'd like to add? Thank you. We're just gonna get hooked up here. Oh, almost forgot. Teller, it's important that you know you will be my safety for this act. If you should see anything, and I mean anything at all, go terribly wrong, just shout out, stop. Probably should have thought that one through.
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay. All right, lift me up. It's important that everyone please stand on your marked squares so there is no risk of anyone getting hurt during the escape. Teller, could you please grab onto my shoulders and just hold me so we can be face to face before I begin? I just want to look into your eyes. And hey, Penn, what do you get to look at?
I get to look at flashcards.
Penn, Allison, are you ready with the cards?
Yes.
Teller, everything looks good to go? Great. Allison, show him the first card now.
6,
Yay!
25,
Yay!
16,
Yay!
120,
Yay!
14,
Woohoo!
72, 22, 60,
Woohoo!
70,
Well, hold on. I gotta
44.
You're going too
Penn,
quickly.
stop! Penn, did you find your selected card?
No!
It's okay, Penn. I got your number.
Gabriella Lester! What's your favorite thing about performing?
There's a quote I read once that said, being on a tightrope is living and everything else is just waiting. And for me, I think I've always felt that, you know, I'm myself most when I'm on stage and everything else is just waiting to get there.
Aw. So not every girl your age is doing this sort of thing. So does this make them jealous or envious?
I think growing up in school, I was definitely not the popular kid. I mean, I was doing rope escapes in the hallway and hanging myself upside down.
Are you a bit of a rebel?
I'm definitely an adrenaline junkie. I race motorcycles, and my dad used to race cars growing up, and we're from South Africa, so I think I've always taken after him. And
How could you not be the coolest person in school?
that's what I think, right? Right? We should have gone to school together.
Yeah. All right, Gabriella, let's find out if your trick adds up to a trophy. Boys.
You're perfect. What's wrong with you? Even better hair than Teller by a lot to do a straight jacket. Maybe the best hair of anybody doing a straight jacket escape. I did not see it. I did not see any of the straight jacket escape. Teller assures me the straight jacket was not gimmicked. Teller assures me that you escaped from it very nicely. I did not see it because you forced me to do arithmetic. And I have not been more terrified during Fool Us than having flashcards. What a horrible thing to do to someone. The things I've done to audience members and talk show hosts pales in comparison to your pure cruelty of forcing me to do arithmetic in public.
I'm here to torture you.
Thank goodness Allison isn't that quick at turning the cards, so I could equip myself a little bit. What a great act, and we have never seen sleight of hug before. That's the first time we have seen sleight of hug that you did just beautifully, and the whole act is just great, and you have such charm and such stage presence, and you have numbers that you can read upside down. It was just great all the way through. We have no complaints with you at all, but we don't think you fooled us.
Okay, Gabriella, that was code to me. Did you fool them?
I did not.
Oh, well, you certainly entertained us. Thank you so much, Gabriella Lester. We got to take a quick break, but Fool Us will be right back.